Alright, let's go. So the first scene opens up where we get introduced to my boys Ethan and Benny eating as much food as possible before their first day of high school. This is probably an amount that Raw Wave eats as a snack. Trying to speed run getting diabetes is crazy. So while Ethan's little sister watching this vampire movie, she then hears noise from outside and decides to go out. It's all fun and games until she hears,
"Daddy, come on out."
So this dweeb playing hockey in their driveway and the sister like, "I'ma tell my brother on you." Bro takes her doll and swings it away, but out of nowhere, while bro thinks shit's sweet, he looks up at the sky and genuinely gets snatched away. Bro's shoe falls down from the sky and his sister hits the Ichigo screen. The parents pull up just in time and yup, Ethan is cooked. So we head to the next day where it's Ethan and Benny's first day of high school. While the principal putting up missing poster signs of the kid who got snatched like a chain, we see these weird ass teens trying to look all cool and shit. One of them holds the principal's coffee cup and drinks it.
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
Fast forward to the cafeteria where they're getting lunch. This dude Ethan bumps into some fine shit and pours the food all over her shirt. And she calls that nigga a dork. I'm crying. First day of high school, this dude Ethan already scaring the hoes. Not go lie, if the whole cafeteria saw me getting called dork by some fine shit, bro, you will not see me at that same school again. That same girl who got food on her shirt, her name is Sarah. And Sarah, my little fine shit, you know what I'm saying? My little baby. But we must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. Her friend Erica has tickets to this bootleg ass Twilight movie called Dusk 3 Unbitten. I forgot this was an era where Twilight was the biggest thing at the time. I haven't watched it in years, but if y'all want me to cover it, let me know. So Ethan tells Benny that some girl named Erica is babysitting at his place tonight. And Benny comes to the realization that the girl across from them might be the babysitter for tonight. So guess what this dude Benny does? He walks towards them to confirm. Hey, my partner over there want to know if y'all trying to run a two-man with us. He right there, but he a little shy, you know what I'm saying?
Corny, lame.
So yeah, that girl right there is their babysitter for tonight. So school's over and they see that little fine shit Sarah already got herself a boyfriend with Mr. Cool and Nonchalant Emo Boy. Bro, I would have been so heated, man.
It should have been me, not him!
But hey, it is what it is. There's plenty of fish in the sea. So they continue watching them and something is really off with these dudes with sunglasses. So nobody at the school besides Ethan and Benny see how suspicious they look. Well, we fast forward to Erica going to the screening and Sarah comes out of nowhere. They argue a little bit about how Sarah hasn't been a good friend to Erica and how she abandoned her like my pops. While they talk and Jesse flies down out of nowhere. I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was something off about this dude. The rest of his partners also show up and wait a minute. I know that ain't who I think it is. This dude out here looking like Chad from High School Musical and Izzy from Jump In. Seems like bro had to turn into a super senior because it turns out jumping rope doesn't get you to the league. Pops tried to tell you.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
So Sarah and Jesse get into an argument and it gets to turning into Rihanna versus Chris Brown in this hoe real quick because she slaps and kicks him, got him flying like a DBZ character. Bro talking about some, you shouldn't have done that. Bro is not Jack Brewer. Oh wait, this movie came out a year before Kicking It. I guess I'ma let it slide. So bro grabs her and yeets her across the sky, something Omni-Man does to Mark on a regular basis. But Sarah, you alright?
No.
So Sarah knocks on this random house, and coincidentally, it's the same house that Erica was supposed to babysit. Sarah comes inside and while she's greeting the little sister Jane, she looks up and sees Ethan and they playing this freaky ass music.
Definitely concerns me a little bit, you know what I mean? But, you know, I packed that thing too, so you come around this way, you will get caught.
So since fate gave the most legendary lob to Ethan to get some play tonight, he goes back into his room and gets fancied up because he's not letting this chance pass. Soon later, Ethan comes down and somebody knocks on the door loudly, and Sarah got Vietnam flashbacks of getting thrown like a backpack. So she grabs an umbrella, but it's just my boy Benny. While she in the bathroom, Benny like, hey, you crushed yet, nigga? Hell yeah.
You lying? Yeah.
Ethan wondering what's going on in the bathroom because she loud as shit. So he decides to open the door without knocking.
What the fuck?
Technical foul on the play. Sarah then calls Ethan a pervert. This dude Ethan trying to move like Rick Ross.
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it.
But Ethan not trying to hear all that because he sees that shoddy reflection is tweaking. Ethan tells Benny about it, and when he grabs something from Sarah, he starts seeing visions like he's raving about a cemetery. So Sarah dips out of nowhere even though she's supposed to be babysitting. But let's be real, I don't think she cares. So Ethan tells his grandma that he'll be right back. Wait a minute, if the grandma was here the whole time, why do they need a babysitter? I guess, bro. So they follow Sarah throughout town, and when they find her, look at my boy Benny. He's in genuine disgust. When Ethan looks at the camera, they see Sarah sucking the blood out of a rat. Oh hell no. Then we see that she's a vampire and they start running for their lives, hitting the 4-4 out of there. I would have stayed, cause she probably gonna hit me with the
You come down here so I can suck your pretty boy.
Later, Shawty tries to explain herself, but bro, you just got caught in 4K.
This is 4K! How did they get you in 4K?
This is how I would describe Sarah to my future kids.
He was a serial killer who bragged about killing people, and he professed and confessed to be a demon.
So basically, she drinks the rat's blood to keep her mortal body alive after being bitten by her boyfriend. So this dude was a weirdo and Shawty still stayed?
You're a victim.
We head to the party where Corbin Blue's clone that got loose wanna crack some Erica buns. But Shawty keep talking about this Dusk movie that only 5 people will probably attend. Gonna look like a Madame Web showing.
It was just a matter of time before they became an item.
Wow. I so don't care.
Back at the house, after the gang gets done whooping this vampire pretending to be a pizza delivery guy, this dude Rory calls up talking about some waza, like it's Scary Movie, and he's in the biggest party in town. Hopefully it's not a leave the beef at home party, cause the beef is never left at home.
Hey, my life's like a movie, my eyes are like a Uzi, jacuzzi.
Get the fuck out of the way!
I know the people looking at Rory like,
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
so they pull up to the party and Sarah tries to convince Erica to leave before these vampire dudes take a bite out of her like it's raw wave with sandwiches. But moments later, it was too late. Not only did Shawty get bitten, but Shawty and Corbin Blue's twin got a room, and we already know what happened in there. So Ethan, Benny, and Rory peep the vampires doing rituals, usual frat activities, and they try to escape the house before they get turned into free eats. But the front doors are locked and the vampires are like,
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
Corbin Blue's twin saying he ready for dinner, and Rory like, what's on the menu? Who gon' tell, bro? You the dinner, my boy. Y'all finna get turned into fried chicken real quick.
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken alert.
So Sarah not trying to have these 3 guys bitten like what Mike Tyson does to ears, but Jesse like,
Smell like bitch in here. All y'all smell like bitch to me.
and tells Erica that her time has come and it's time to start biting motherfuckers. Cause since she's a new vampire, she's the first one up to do the biting. So she chooses to bite Rory. Bro, this bitch tweaking. So Sarah decided to crash out and equip the dual knives out of her inventory like she's in Valorant. Ethan decided to play some offense by pouring the punch on the floor and smashing the light on the floor, turning these vampires into electro. And bro, what are these effects? I've seen Tubi movies with better effects than this. So they get the hell up out of there, but the vampire's not letting that slide. But right when they pull up, Ethan and Benny pull out the lightsabers, moving like prime Anakin and Obi-Wan. They head to the whip and drive off. So the next day, Rory's dumbass got himself turned into a full-on vampire and tells the guys that he's going to the church's graveyard to fulfill a prophecy with the rest of the vampires. Hold up, wait a minute. Something not right. So Ethan and Benny head to the church and meet up with Sarah to scout what they're up to. So Ethan gets a vision again that the vampires are trying to get the nest of souls to fulfill the prophecy. But Benny has the worst stealth IQ because they get alerted. So they gotta dip and re-strategize how they're gonna defeat the vampires. So we head to the crib and Sarah comes to Ethan's house to hand him a book. And Ma Dukes knew what type of timing they were on and gives Ethan the full-on ISO. W moms.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me.
So the next day the vampires pull up to the school and Erica walking like she a bad bitch, out here switching up on day ones.
What the fuck?
Not only that, she kisses Sarah's boyfriend in front of her. I've seen girls fight each other for less. I know Sarah was like,
I hate you, nigga. Let's stop.
basically Erica and the rest of the vampires are going to the theater for the Dust 3 Unbitten premiere. And when they're there, they moving like Michael Myers, catching bodies after bodies after bodies by biting these teen girls. So Ethan, Benny, and Sarah are moving like the Avengers, collecting all the weapons to defeat the vampires. So they pull up to stop this madness by yelling out fire, causing all these bird brain girls to leave, but the vampire's not finished, trying to get a bite out of them before they leave. Ethan shoots this guy in the eye, Benny throws popcorn and uses his lightsaber while kissing some fine shit in the process.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Sarah trying to talk with Erica talking about some, stop, this isn't you, remember who you are.
You think I give a fuck, nigga?
She then tries to put Sarah on the ground, but Sarah gets back up and pins her down. She then tag teams Corbin Blue's clone to come do her light work.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
But Ethan comes just in time and he thinks of a genius idea by throwing the lighter up top, which turns on the sprinklers, causing all these vampires to turn into smithereens. So they go outside to find Jesse, but Sarah, looking like she got period cramps, and tells they ass to go without her cause she look like she about to tweak in this bitch. Ethan finds Jesse, and during the solar eclipse, Jesse trying to summon all the clones, but Sarah comes swooping in to fight, but bruh, she gets grabbed in the neck. She did all of that aura farming for what? But remember the grandma from earlier? It turns out she's actually a witch and casts a spell on Jesse from the window, which causes him to get damaged. So this gives Ethan the perfect opportunity to open the box of souls, which causes Jesse to be defeated. So after that's over, they head to the crib where the parents come home and they act like nothing even happened. And the next day, they start reminiscing about how they almost got turned into barbecue chicken. So they head to class, which wraps up the video. Y'all go leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Y'all go follow me on IG, and I'ma see y'all later.